Imagine, if you will, a sequel that didn't need to exist. Well, kind of. So is Black Phone 2 better than Black Phone 1? Let's talk about it. The shots in here, like they lingered on shots a lot longer than usual. Like most films nowadays, they cut like every 5 seconds. And going along with these longer takes, you get way better acting here because these shots just like carry on for a long time where it just kind of follows them. And so you get to experience it like in real time, their emotions as it grows, it swells naturally. And it just felt so real and so earnest. I like that a lot. Another aspect I did like was the fact that yes, it is kind of like a Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy Krueger type deal here. And when the grabber shows up, it is really cool. I kind of wish there was more to this movie than that because getting to that part, it was a little bit of a slog. I felt like the first half of it, they're going over their trauma and you're kind of feeling like, okay, where are they now after Black Phone 1? And it's interesting, but not interesting enough for that long of a runtime. I don't know how long it was, but it felt like at least an hour or so where nothing was happening where it was like that interesting to me. And I was like, when is this gonna get cool?
Today, Junior!
But then when the grabber shows up, you're like, all right, here we go. And it does get cooler. Like the second half is way better than the first half. The opening, right when it happened, I remember afterwards I was like, okay. But it does tie in later. And when it ties in, you're like, okay, it is satisfying. It makes sense. So what's cool about this one is the fact that the first one's more of a Finney story. This is more of a Gwen story, his sister. And so a lot of like the Nightmare on Elm Street stuff with the dreams, it all happens through her. And now that's one thing that's different. It's like she's the only one that's dreaming and having these visions or whatever you want to call them. No other character's really having that. So I kind of feel like everybody should have had that. That would have made it more interesting to me. Is this better than the first one? No. But do I recommend seeing it? I would say I recommend seeing it probably on streaming. I did like the Super 8 effect to it. It reminded me of Sinister. And there was some of that in the first one, but I feel like this time it's like half the movie is in Super 8, which is really cool. But after a while, it is kind of like a little bit of like, okay, like it's cool, but I want more to it than this. And I heard like Romans online saying like it was like, oh, this is more gory. And like, well, there's a little bit of that, but I think I just seen a lot, so it didn't really affect me that much. But overall, I think it was a pretty good time. I'm not sure how soon after this I would see it again. But either way, wasn't bad, wasn't great, just middle of the road. Seth Vision,